you leave it with me, I'll get it done.
Hi, there's no commentators on here. How's it going, chat? We got Pac-Man versus Bayonetta here. What? Yeah, I know. I sure did. I don't know what game this is, but I'm sure the players are playing a very fun game. Game 1? Cool. Anyways, yeah, Pac-Man's cool. And I just fought Bayonetta. You know, Justin was seated 6th. And he already got some losers, which, you know, it happens. Especially with a smaller bracket like this. We only got 14 people here playing today. Yeah. But, you know, both these players I like to see. I want to see a little bit more. Ooh, but that was a raw F smash as we even up the game again. I'm playing against him. That's pretty much it. Kind of feels like a lot like his ultimate version, but I feel like he'd poke around your shield a lot more safe in general. Also, it's hard to say because the only other Pac-Man I played against was Monsters, and yeah, I haven't played against TiBRs Pac-Man yet. But but I feel like there's a lot of creative potential just with Pac-Man this year. Right, and I've talked about the item mechanics before, but I'll bring them up again. So you can throw stuff out of air dodge, for example.
In this game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you like air dodge forward, you can cancel it with a throw with an item. And so you have so much potential to just mix up how you use all your tools. Not to mention just the hit stun of this game off of everything. It allows you to be really, really creative. So I think Pac-Man just has a lot of potential to be very creative and very expressive.
He has a huge tool set in base game.
Right. This character is strong. And Bayonetta, it's weird because I've seen Bayonetta in this game just drop a lot of the things that she normally does, which is interesting. Because I don't know what her new combo routes look like, or whether or not Bayonetta is a functional character. That's also a concern.
Yeah.
But
I played my last 2 sets ago. I was playing against Symbiote, so I couldn't really tell too much. I mean, he did beat me in the set, so something's there.
okay, maybe it's because I was playing Greninja, who's a fast follower. There's some wonky mechanics there, but
I don't know how which time it's supposed to work because there were times when I would throw Gordo
yeah,
into which time the Gordo, but I didn't get which time.
it's a proximity thing. So if you're close enough, it'll witch time you, but if not, it'll just witch time the projectile. That's still bouncy? What?
You don't like active.
My man was a basketball. How would he be bouncing? Just dancing around the field over here. Right, he's allowed to play defense because Bayonetta has to be the aggressor in every situation here. So Pac-Man can just, you know, take his time and play around, try to set some cutie things.
Like, pushing yourself and getting ready.
Yeah.
That was a good hype.
He just gets to set up so many traps like the up B platform, the fire hydrant, and of course all of his different types of crews as well. Yeah, just really, this is like a character I wish I just got my hands on right now, just so I can like experiment and see like what types of different things he can do. But we're seeing mostly Orange because Orange is like the fastest one that he has in his toolkit. We're also seeing it's a grapefruit.
Getting correct.
Anyways, with the grapefruit. Of course, the classic. And woo! Yeah, there is no untechnables in this game, so if you die after getting splatted against the wall, it's entirely your fault, and you should feel bad about yourself. Okay.
Let's go!
Sick. I feel like the only issue so far with Pac-Man is that his I don't know if this is just a player thing or if it's a Pac-Man thing. His conversion rate doesn't seem very high.
I haven't played against any Pac-Man, so
Got it.
you're relying on
Right. So just a lot of his hits set very far away. They don't link super well to each other. So I'm not sure if he has like super high potential for combos, or if he's just more like, you know, a brawler type / zoner type of character. Which is strange because I feel like in this game, like almost every character can 0 to 80 you like very easily. Which time? No. Yeah. I'm also just a little surprised to see Symbiote play Bayonetta. I know he loves Bayonetta, right? Bayonetta is so cool and all that. I was kind of expecting to see more of his Bowser. I think his Bowser has been doing well for him, but...
Maybe he just wants to see how far he can go off of Bayonetta.
Yeah, of course. That's also valid, too.
Once he gets losers and it's then it's Bowser time.
Right. Oh, he's already at losers. Yeah, I knocked him down there. Yeah, oops. Uh-oh.
Sometimes you just gotta respect the comfort phase.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I mean, he's still doing pretty well. It's a close game.
Those fruits bounce so much. That's absurd. I feel like you can set up so many traps to that. Just like on ledge, you just Z-drop up whatever fruit bounces the most. And just try to force them to roll or do something else against it. Now, it's still really close. I feel like the combo potential, well, Bayonetta has some really good combo potential, but really hasn't found the opportunities to get like, started. This is one of the few times that we've actually seen Afterburner kick hit. And percent is still remaining relatively close because of that. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Bayonetta is... That's it? Yeah. Oops. Goodbye. Yeah. But I think Bayonetta just had more raw kill potential just from what we've seen so far. Because Witch Time just sets you up so easily. Not to mention you have Backer. Backer is still hella strong as well.
I definitely died to Backer.
Yeah.
In one of those stocks.
So, yo, maybe we see the Kazuya. Yeah, LMAO.
And the Bowser.
Yo!
Switch if you
Who cares?
Who cares? Alright, fair enough.
That's a rule. Especially in HDR too. Just because everyone's still trying to get more familiar with it. So they're all trying to like try different characters and see what works and what sticks.
Like Kazuya.
Yeah. Speaking of, Kazuya's cool in this game. He has all of his Tekken 7 moveset.
Oh, they put the whole moveset in?
Yeah, they put the whole moveset in. Although I'm gonna call out TiBRs here. What?
His wind gun is the reference.
I think so.
They changed it.
Maybe. But
Sakurai Blessing.
yeah. But I'm gonna call it TiBRs here. I don't think he knows any of the Tekken 7 inputs or any. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Okay. You know, that makes way too much sense now. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
I didn't know that was a character in Tekken 7.
She's the Chinese lady.
Okay.
She has the pet panda.
You know how little that was in there?
Anyways, Kazuya's Rage Drive. But I don't think that kill. It doesn't kill super early in this game.
He gets it on the
Yeah. But Bowser's also heavy.
by Rage Drive.
Goodbye.
Some of the platform said no.
Ooh. Okay.
Bowser was like demons.
I know, right?
Mago and Rorschach. Station 2, please.
Have fun. Anyways, yeah. Still more going on here. Bowser's still a big dude. And TiBRs just cannot find a kill move. There's like 50 of them on this character. Come on. There we go. You got the job done. Let's try reset back to neutral here. Well, mild disadvantage for Kazuya, but I'm sure we'll get out of it. Uses a jump there, lands down safely, and we've reset it. Cool. I'm not exactly sure what types of setups Kazuya is looking for in this game. Probably a lot of this, just the, I don't remember the names of all the moves. There's Electric Wing Office, Hell Sweeper, the Gates of Hell. Those are like all of the ones I remember.
Too many names.
Yeah, too many.
Way too many.
Tekken's names are ginormous.
Tekken do got some big names. Like, what the fuck is a Heihachi?
Heihachi.
Anyways, like, this is the character I was expecting to see from Symbiote.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, way, let's say, really solid character. I don't know how he is in Nightwing.
Right.
But, like, this character
I
in
can't
Halo
imagine.
was ridiculous.
I can't imagine too much has changed for this character.
Yeah,
I don't think
they're
people.
on the same speed.
Yeah. Oh, right. They were supposed to turn down his speed. That's what was going to happen.
They're really just trying to change his speed and his weight. Those are the two things.
Right. And he's still got that down B cancel too,
Yeah.
which is so cool. Just adds on an extra like movement option for chasing.
Honestly, like, what I'm seeing right now coming out from TiBRs is like, he definitely goes for a lot of the same things that he does in Ultimate.
Yeah.
Which is like the down throw into electric. But, like, that's not necessarily going to be true at every single percent anymore.
Right.
Like, you have to like really. Oh, that should have hit. I'm shocked.
Ooh.
Okay, attack chase.
Interesting. Does that not like crumple anymore, or was that just like an off hit?
I think it might have been off.
Okay.
It also might not crumple.
Okay.
Oh, the jab down to the electric. Try to get the.
And then
Okay,
we're just
that's
gonna use range drive here.
not gonna kill. Okay, now it's good.
Okay, not in this game. This game, I feel like range drive just doesn't kill like super early at all.
Which I think is good. I
Yeah.
don't think he needs it. He kills with basically.
You know, when you have an
everything else.
armored command grab that works in both air and on the ground, I think it's fine if the move doesn't kill.
That's a classic for TiBRs, like both in Ultimate and in HDRs. He'll hit that down tilt out of the corner.
Right.
Because it throws out a hitbox, it also puts you forward a little bit. So if they do try to run away, then you can just like keep
Right.
hitting it. Like it's like Falcon Kick in the corner. It's not a good option, but it's still an option.
Right. Does Kazuya have a shield breaking move like Ryu does?
I know that in Ultimate his down smash is a shield break,
Oh, okay.
but like I don't think he really has. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, Gates of Hell's definitely a kill move.
Yeah, 100%. This is looking pretty solid for both characters. There just has to be. Oh, okay, he gets it this time. I think that was just a DI change coming up from Symbiote there. That
Right.
allowed TiBRs to get that extra hit. This is gonna be big. Oh yeah.
He's like resetting like the basically the knockback with the jab
Yeah, he's
to
just
set
using
himself back up into another situation to extend it further.
Yeah, honestly.
Just another one of those really cool things that you can do in this game. Like, jab is so good at just giving you additional space for your combos. Just a lot of these light poking options with not very big knockback just set you up to take like huge percentage leads.
Oh, I knew he was gonna go for that. That's not killing. There's no way.
That killed?
I am so shocked.
Well, it's 1-1 now.
1-1. Crazy. I thought did their first game just last like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not approach him.
Yeah, he was playing Pac-Man.
For sure. I mean, like, Pac-Man's not. I don't know. I think Pac-Man can kind of like go in.
He's
Also, I'm gonna need my sweater if I'm staying. Okay, it's not staying open. We're good.
Pac-Man is like the most fake zoner of all time.
Yeah.
That man doesn't need his own.
He really does not. Yeah, we're going game 3. I don't think we're seeing a character switch for either person. Yeah, I think that this is really just going to be who wants it more in this
Right.
scenario. 'Cause,
I think
like,
both players have the potential to take it.
yeah, definitely. Like, this looks like a hand warmer. I'm not gonna.
My
The players are kind of just hitting buttons.
man hit Ghost out here.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be huge damage coming out from TiBRs if he's able to convert off of it properly. Just keeps going for those jabs, honestly, like, it's just such good pressure. It's actually a thing in Tekken, too. So, like, I don't know if you've played much Tekken in your lifetime, but for Tekken's sake, what you can do is just jab one, like, it's basically like a really good poking tool, and you're actually plus on block out.
Yeah.
So it's just, like, it puts you in a super solid position, and I love that that's actually carrying over into this game as well.
Right. Incorporating just it is an HDR thing, but it's neat how you can link it back to Tekken.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, so. Ooh. He's gonna be a regrab. Oh, he doesn't even grab it.
He should have air dodged at the peak of that at least. I think he could have made it back, but that's just an unfortunate SD because that sets him down like a whole nother stock. You know, it's Kazuya, so he can still do it, but
I think it's definitely harder for Kazuya in this game too, especially since like Kazuya, I think as a character you kind of have to practice in HDR versus like in Ultimate, like a lot of, or in HDR specifically, like most people can't practice this.
right.
Like technically TiBRs can, he has him on a Twitch, he just chooses not to.
Yeah.
So like
Lazy
that's really just his fault at this point. But like Kazuya's
Yeah.
definitely got some solid stuff too. Like,
It is. I feel like even though you know you've got all the inputs down, they play completely differently. It's not like you know in this game you can do like down their fair. Like you can't like vanilla ult with like just a normal character, right? Like just say this is normal combat. A lot of other players have the advantage of being able to do similarly the same things they could do in ults, but I don't think that's carrying over for Kazuya. A lot of his setups are just simply failing because of, you know, different DI, different types of knockback, and all these other things. So it's really putting him in a disadvantage, I feel like,
yeah, absolutely.
because he's doing ultimate things, not HDR things.
Yeah, I think that's part of the, like what can be so detrimental of playing a character that you play in vanilla in a game like this is like your brain will still actively think that same character. And I was actually talking to Imago about that. Like he was playing Falco, but like he wasn't doing a lot of the things that he would normally do in melee because his brain was still thinking ultimate because it's the same engine.
Right. And even when you guys are talking about it, his controls is like, yeah, I had to turn off tap jump because, you know, it's not melee.
Right. Yeah, this is looking yeah. Ooh. This is looking really, really good from Symbiote here. Like he basically just has a free kill here. If as long as he just doesn't screw up the edge guard here. No flare. I'm shocked to not see a flare.
I'm surprised there's the down tilt or F tilt.
Yeah. Either way, like.
Right. Just go for the petty jabs. I feel like there's something there. Ooh.
Okay.
Punish.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
All right. That was
cool. I was expecting just the the jab to kill.
Right.
But I guess at 180 for Bowser, that's not quite enough.
And he's out of here. The
All right.
Korean backdashes could save you from that one.
Nothing can save you.
And that is TiBRs' whole run.
That is TiBRs' run. Unfortunate to see. I like seeing TiBRs play. I like seeing